Man, look at this day. This is a beautiful day, man. Look at this. Sun's shining. Everything, man. It's awesome. That's what it's all about right here. So, since it's so nice out, I figured I'd go ahead and do a little bit of sightseeing around town. At least before the 49er game comes on. Because right now my 49ers are in the playoffs. They got a tough game ahead of them. They got to play Green Bay. Green Bay's always been kind of problematic, especially with Aaron Rodgers, who just, I don't know how he pulls off some of his wins, but man, he likes to nail those Hail Marys. I'll tell you what, man, he's a good quarterback, so he's a tough guy to beat. So I recently picked up, if you follow me on Instagram, I recently picked up a new motorcycle seat called the LePera Kickflip Daddy Long Legs. So there's two versions of this seat. There's just the regular kickflip, and then there's the Kickflip Daddy Long Legs, which is made for taller riders. It basically seats you a couple inches further back towards the rear tire and gives you more stretch down on the legs. So it's supposed to be a more comfortable ride for people with longer inseams. So yeah, this LePera kickflip seat is definitely much better improvement compared to the stock seat that I had on here before. So just because the riding position is a little bit different, it feels a lot different, even though I'm just a couple inches back. It almost feels like I have to learn how to ride this bike all over again, just because it's, it feels different now, but it feels different in a good way. I like how my arms are a little more stretched out too. And so, like I said before, I stand 6'3", so I'm kind of on the taller side, and I don't think these bikes were really made for tall riders so much. 6 foot people, maybe a little less or so, would probably be great. Even some people around in the 5 foot something range, simply because the bike doesn't really have a very high seat height. I can flat foot this thing no problem and have room to spare. So I can only imagine that people who are a little bit shorter should also be able to as well. But depending on the seat, if it's a stock seat, it's a little bit wider than this one that I'm on right now. So maybe if the seat is too wide, they might have a harder time flat footing. But regardless, when I first bought this motorcycle, I was kind of like get pushed up on top of the gas tank, and so my arms were really crouched and bent, as well as my legs and knees. It wasn't all that bad, but I knew right away that as soon as I bought this bike that I was going to make some changes however I could. So yeah, the seat is incredibly comfortable. The stock seat has been notoriously known for being way too soft. Way too soft, and it goes flat after you've been riding it for probably about a little over an hour, or maybe gone about 100 miles or so, whichever one comes first, I guess. But I can tell you right away that this seat that I'm on right now is much firmer than the stock seat, and so I guess in theory it doesn't sound like it'd be any better, because why would you want to go on a harder seat that doesn't form so well, right? I mean, that's kind of the idea. At least that's what I thought at first too. But eventually what happens is the seat goes through this break-in period, and after this break-in period, the seat starts feeling a lot better. So it feels a lot different when I turn and lean into my turns on the seat, just because of the profile. It has a little bit narrower of a profile than the stock seat does. And so, believe it or not, just that little difference makes all the difference. It feels like a brand new bike almost, that I haven't ridden before. And it's amazing to think that all it takes is just, you know, one different seat to kind of make that happen. Should I get off the military? Yeah, I think I will. Oh, military. Don't cut me off. So this kickflip seat is holding up excellent. I'm loving it so far. It's got nice little lumbar support, like the little lower back support. Wow. Compared to the stock seat, it is incredibly much better. Like when I get on the gas, man, it just kind of throws you right back in the seat, but it's secure. And another thing I like about the seat is it looks cool as hell. I mean, this is a good looking seat. When I first saw it, I was like, damn, that's pretty sharp. It looks kind of like the Saddleman, and which is another brand that I was thinking about getting for this bike. And I know a lot of people are buying Saddlemans, but once again, like I said, I'm a taller rider, and one of the reviews that I've heard from the customers who are on the taller side, like I am, who are 6 foot or more, said that they really like the seat and it feels great, but once again it pushes them up too far forward on the gas tank. And so I'm like, damn, well, what other seats are out there that kind of seat you back that look kind of like this? Because I really like the style. You know, I've heard of LePera, and I've heard of other makers too. LePera came out one time, and I saw a video on I think it's Riding Tall, something like that. I'll have to look him up. Traveling Tall? I think it's Traveling Tall. I think Traveling Tall is it. So in any case, he has a Street Glide, an older one, not much older than this one, but you know, I think his is a 2018 or 19. This one's a 2021. You know, he made some modifications to his bike. He's got a big old aftermarket 124 cubic inch upgrade, so I'll bet you that bike hauls ass. And it looks like it hauls ass too. I think I've seen one of his videos where he just kind of punches it and it's just taking off. Pretty freaking sweet. But anyway, back to the subject. So I was watching one of his videos. He decided to get the LePera Kickflip Daddy Long Legs, and his seat was in a basket weave style, but he said he wasn't really too fond of the basket weave per se, but the changed riding position made all the difference for him, and he was sold on that seat. And so I decided to check it out, and decided to eventually, after doing other research elsewhere, I decided to get this one simply because I think it looks amazing. Now, he got the basket weave, I got the diamond stitching, so I like that style, that look a lot more than the basket weave. It also has like that West Coast kind of a look. So, and I'm from California, so yeah, I'm going to go with that style. Seems like there's a lot of cars going up this way, so I'm gonna take it easy. But the other link goes up to the top of the mountains, and a lot of people like going up to the top of the mountains for some really good skiing that's up there right now. Tell you what, man, this is one of my favorite roads to ride on. It's absolutely beautiful. I could probably get ready to call this video a wrap, because I know that did not have a full battery when I got it, and I know that this wireless microphone also has a battery, and it only lasts for about like an hour and some change, supposedly. So I'll probably get ready to call this video a wrap and go back home and see what it actually sounds like editing. And I hope that it came out pretty good. I hope that the stuff that I talked about was interesting enough. And but like I said, I really want to try to get more videos posted to YouTube more often in 2022. 2021 was a bust just because I was not considering something that I just considered and decided to pull the trigger on, and I think it's probably going to make all the difference in the world. So with that being said, I hope you guys, wherever you are, if you're able to ride safe. Please don't do anything stupid. Don't freaking die, basically, right? So until next time, guys, y'all take care. Rubber side down, shiny side up, whatever the cliche sayings are. And if you like this video, click like. If you like me and my channel, please subscribe. And of course, hit your little bell notification. So the next time I pop one in there, you'll get notified. You'll probably want the notification on because right now I'm not posting them very regularly. So if you get notified, you'll know that I posted one. You can check it out. Alright, until next time, guys, ride safe. Out of here. Peace.